Hi, you guys. I know it's late, but I have a pug asleep on my shoulder here, and I thought I would read another portion of the book Whisper. If you follow me, you know I've been reading, you guys, just pieces of one of my favorite books by Mark Batterson about hearing God's voice. So I just got the little pug here, Jasper, to fall asleep. Although I see his tail wagging, he may not quite be asleep. He might be fooling me. So be prepared for licks and noises. I have pugs. So I just thought I would pop in here. I'm not sure anybody's really up. It's 11:20 my time. And if you follow me, you know I work a graveyard, so my sleeping hours are kind of all over the place. But I thought I would jump in and just share with you another portion of the book that we've been reading called Whisper. And again, it's by Mark Batterson. So I hope this blesses you guys. I hope you guys are having, if you're out there and you're awake, I don't know when you'll see this, but one thing I do love about Graveyard Shift is it's so peaceful. It's so quiet. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's the worst. But yes, it's hard. But I will tell you, my sleep definitely suffers more. But I'll tell you, my nervous system, my nervous system is like way calmer having started the Graveyard Shift. And that really relates to this portion of the book that I'm about to read, and it's about the quiet places of the world. So let me go ahead and get into this. Okay. It says, The Think Tank of the Soul. For the past, and you guys, I don't have my contacts or my glasses on, obviously, so bear with me on the squinting. Okay. For the past 30 plus years, that's weird. Okay. Anyways, for the past 30 plus years, an acoustic ecologist named Gordon Hempton has compiled what he calls the list of the last great quiet places. It consists of places with at least 15 minutes of uninterrupted quiet during daylight hours. At last count, there were only 12 quiet places in the entire United States. And we wonder why the soul suffers. As Hempton noted, quiet is a think tank of the soul. And y'all, that's why, the Bible calls it a secret place, because you basically have to do a collective shh to the world in order to hear the creator of it. Wow. Did y'all hear that? Listen to that in your spirit. Holy Spirit just gave that to me. It's almost like you have to take a collective shh to the world in order to hear the creator of the world. Well, that just came out of me. Like, that was straight download from heaven. That was awesome. Holy Spirit. Wow. Okay. Simply put, God often speaks the loudest when we are the quietest. 17th century, sorry guys, I got a pug adjusting on me. 17th century French philosopher Blaise Pascal once observed, the sole cause of a man's unhappiness is that he does not know how to stay quietly in his room. And of course, when they say man, they're just referring to humanity. That's quite a statement, but it's not an overstatement. If our problems are hearing problems, the spiritual tomatis effect, which he referred to at the beginning of the book, if you're following me reading this, guys, he talked about the tomatis effect, then the solution to those problems is a prescription that is as old as the Psalms. It's so critical to our spiritual vitality that it's worth meditating on one word or phrase at a time. And that's why the Graveyard Shift, you guys, it's just so much simpler. Everything is simpler. My drive-in, there's no traffic. The interactions I have with people, because there's less people. I don't work with as many coworkers even, and that's simplified. So there's just a lot of room for quiet. And that's one thing I just love about it. The quiet statement, or that's quite a statement. Okay, I already read that part. Sorry. Okay. It's so critical to our spiritual vitality that it's worth meditating on one word or phrase at a time. And then it says, be still and know, be still and know that I am God. And so we know that's Psalm 46:10. Have you ever tried to quiet a loud room? Attempting to yell above the crowd usually doesn't work, does it? It's far more effective to shh. Oh, that's weird, y'all. I didn't even know this part was coming after I said shh. That's so crazy, y'all. I did not even read this. And listen to this next. Y'all, Holy Spirit is so amazing. Okay, it's far more effective to shh he says, shush the crowd, which is what I just did when I popped on and said, we shush the world in order to hear the creator of the world. Y'all, I'm just blown away by the Holy Spirit. Okay, let's keep going. So it's far more effective to shush the crowd with a shh than the method God, that's the method God employs. His whisper quiets us, calms us, and stills us. Y'all, I know you, if you follow me, you know I'm the most honest person you'll know. Y'all, I did not read that yet. And I said that phrase from Holy Spirit about shushing the world in order to hear the creator of it. Y'all, on my life, I did not read this part. I'm sorry. Okay. Wow. It's far more effective to shush the crowd with a shush, with a shh. That's the method God employs. His whisper quiets us, calms us, and stills us. I'm blown away. Y'all, that woke me up. That gave me a shot of adrenaline and woke me up. Whoa, my goodness. By definition, white noise, I hear you. And he says that's what he's doing. He is shushing a deaf world to wake it up. Wow. That's how powerful I'm just hearing him right now, you guys. That's how powerful he is. So check this out. The world is loud, right? I mean, loud with so much sin, so much rebellion, just everything. But he's so powerful. Y'all, listen to what he's giving me right now. He's so powerful that above all the loudness of the world, all he has to do is go, shh. Just like he said, let there be light. Just like he showed the oceans where their boundaries were going to be. Just like he created man. Just like he... In a world this loud, the only thing the creator has to do is go, shh. And it's up to us to find the quiet place to hear him doing that. All right, I'm sorry. I'm just blown away right now. By definition, white noise is a sound that contains every frequency a human can hear. Did y'all know that? By definition, white noise is a sound that contains every frequency a human can hear. And that's why a lot of people listen to white noise when they sleep. And because it contains every frequency, it's very difficult to hear any frequency. That's interesting. And because it contains every frequency, it's very difficult to hear any frequency, especially the still small voice of God. As such, chronic noise may be the greatest impediment to our spiritual growth. And it's not just spirituality that suffers. Wow. In a study of elementary age students at a grade school in Manhattan, psychologist Arlene Bronsraft found that children assigned to classrooms on the side of the school facing the elevated train tracks were 11 months behind their counterparts on the quieter side of the building. That's interesting. After New York City Transit installed noise abatement equipment on the tracks, a follow-up study found no difference between the groups. Wow. So they installed noise abatement equipment on the tracks, and then the study followed up, and then there was no difference between the two groups. Okay, we're going to sum this up. I only have about a minute, but let me just finish a little more. When our lives get loud with noise filling every frequency, we lose our sense of being. We run the risk of turning into human doings rather than human beings. Wow. Meaning we're just busy. We're human doings rather than human beings. And when our schedules get busy, we lose our sense of balance, which is a function of the inner ear. True, because I have vertigo, you guys. And so when my inner balance of my ear goes off, that's when I get vertigo. And I actually had some tonight. That's weird. Can I go out on a limb? Your life is too loud. Your schedule is too busy. That's how and why and when we forget that God is God. And it takes very little to distract us. I neglect God and his angels for the noise of a fly, said the English poet John Donne. The solution? Stillness. Or more specifically, his still small voice. I'm going to stop it there, you guys. But that's amazing, guys. It's just, I neglect God and his angels for the noise of a fly. It's amazing. The littlest thing can distract us from him, you guys. So remember, he is there all the time, ever present. It's how loud the world is. We have to turn the volume down on the loud so we can hear the creator of the universe saying shh to us. I hope you guys have a great night, and I hope this blessed you.